Woo! Good gracious. When I tell you it is not easy to be a Dallas Cowboy fan, it is not easy to be a Dallas Cowboy fan because we are hated so much by so many. Because of the team success, and the the number of Cowboy fans that exist around the world, mostly here in the country, United States. 31-10. 7 of those 10 points are garbage points. This high-powered offense mustered 10 points. Well, let's say 3 points. I'm not counting that last 7. That high-powered offense mustered up 3 points in 4 quarters on the road against a good team. The Dallas Cowboys, my fellow compadres, are what they think we are. The Dallas Cowboys twice have went on the road to really good teams, the 49ers and Buffalo, and just dropped a doo-doo bomb. Stunk up the building. Twice on the road, playing on real grass, the Cowboys was anemic, pedestrian, no show. We go on the road again next week. I'm flying out to that game. I will be at that game. It's embarrassing to put a performance up against the filthy Eagles, allegedly a good team, and then turn around and do this. Mind you, we were at home and had extra days of rest to prepare for the Eagles, playing on turf again. The blueprint is out there to play the Cowboys on the road. When you play the Cowboys, when you hosting the Dallas Cowboys, play zone defense. Run at Michael Parsons, because I'm looking at the stats right here. Defensive stats. I'm not seeing Michael Parsons' name mentioned. I see Clark with 7 tackles, DeLawrence 7, Wilson 5, Thomas 3, Gilmore 2, Curse 2, Evans 2, Golston 2, and everybody else with 1. But I'm not seeing Michael Parsons' name at all. Mind you, I didn't watch the entire game. Just like I didn't watch the entire game with my Carolina basketball team. I saw the writing on the wall early on that they wasn't in it. I mean, I piecemealed the Cowboy game. I watched, till the clock, struck zeros across the board. But some of the meat of the minutes I didn't watch. I didn't want to. I checked the score. When I think I turned away from the game when Sam ran into the kicker for unsportsmanlike, a personal foul penalty, and extended the ball to the Bills. A good team. They have Josh Allen. So we extended them the ball. What did they do with it? They went down and scored a touchdown. I think we had like 3 personal foul calls, something like that, penalties. And I think I'm understanding that the Bills scored on each of those. We need to shut it down. If we cannot win on the road, if we remain undisciplined, which we did not win on the road today. We remain undisciplined. You cannot do that in the postseason and win, because every team you play in the postseason, they're putting out their best. They want to win the game. And, we lost the opportunity to, with any possibility of getting the number 1 seed. I mean, yeah, Philly still can lose. But the fact that the 49ers continue to win, and they win at home and on the road, we don't want to go into the 49ers home field to play them. We don't want to. Why? It's a waste of time. Shut it down, because we do not have the discipline on both sides of the ball to cut down the penalties. We just don't. I'm not going to blame Dak Prescott, because he was going through his reads multiple times trying to find someone. So we need to show some complexity in our offense, in those zone defenses, and move our receivers around, have our runners coming out of the backfield, throwing to them. We have to get more creative on offense in those zone defenses on the road. We have to cut down the stupid penalties. Now, I don't know if we had any defensive offsides penalties, because I just turned away from the game, which we normally would have. But let's shut it down. That wonderful season that Dak had, his inaugural season as a rookie in 2016, the Cowboys, I believe, was undefeated on the road. Came close to it. We won on the road. If we cannot win on the road, we cannot win. We cannot win. So after Sam running to the punter, I did see Mike McCarthy go to the special teams coach, and I'm not sure what he told him. But he should have told his ass. He should have sent him to the locker room. Let's go to the locker room. I coached special teams, I need to have some Jimmy Johnson in Mike McCarthy. Somebody got to go. Somebody got to be sent home. We got to have an example. Somebody got to be a patsy. Someone. It's embarrassing. It's. They say it's hard being a pimp. Pimping ain't got nothing on trying to being a Dallas Cowboy fan. It's nothing harder than being a Cowboy fan, because the haters are lurking, coming out of sewer holes. They're coming out of cracks. They're coming from every angle, waiting. Haters, young and old. Our defense gave up 31 points at this stage of the game. Everybody's got injuries. Everybody's hurt. Everybody's feeling something right now. So the talking head's going to have a field day tomorrow, and I don't know where Dak and his status, MVP status, will be at tomorrow from the odds makers, but it took a hit. Dak did not lose this game. He could not find his receivers, and we really only have one. We really only have one. That's CeeDee Lamb. Well, we have a tight end, Jay Ferguson. But Mike McCarthy have to get creative because those defenses, those other teams have a blueprint to play zone defense. I think Dak was sacked, 3 times? Terrence Steele, that first drive, dude. I don't know where Football Focus have you ranked as a tackle right now, but you got to get better. You got to be consistently better than what you've shown of late. When I saw Zach Martin go down, I said, okay, it's a wrap. I at that point I knew it was a wrap. It's hard being a Cowboy fan. It really is. I mean, so we playing the Dolphins next week. My best friend's team he's a Dolphins fan, so I'm gonna see him at the game, and my phone is already being blown up. Facebook has been lit up by haters, especially those filthy Eagle fans, because they didn't like the way that we smacked them around. So they were looking for somebody else to come to their aid to beat down the Dallas Cowboys, and beat down the Cowboys got today. And although it was not a national televised game, it was it was the second game of the season. It was a second game of the day, and so there was a lot of viewers, and people love to hate on Dallas Cowboys. They just do, and they're fans. So maybe we're going to be spoilers and knock someone's chance of becoming Super Bowl champions. But if we have a home game, if we host a home game. So my Tar Heels put up the same type of performance against Kentucky. I got a video up on that, so check that out. And then I see this. So it was not a good weekend for me regarding sports. So my Tar Heels have Oklahoma coming up, and then Oklahoma, I believe, and then we have those Dolphins. So I'm J-Mac Sport 24/7. I am your host of the channel. If you could please hit me a like, and if you have not done so at this time, please subscribe to the channel. And by hitting the like button, it allows the algorithms to showcase my videos, and you'll have an option to select to watch the videos. Also, by all means, turn on your notification bell, so when I do shoot up a video, you will be notified instantaneously. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to play me some PS5, some Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know what you're going to do. I'm just going to gotta wash this away from my brain housing group. And hopefully when we go to play the Dolphins, we have a chip on our shoulders, because again, it's going to be another road game, and the powers that be, the brain trust, going to assume that the Cowboys are going to get waxed again, because it's going to be a road game against a really good team. So until the next video, adios.